I saw Kopi eating a sandwich out there.
Just now?
Just now. Did y'all see that?
No. Missed that.
That's the tea that we're going to start with.
Okay.
Andre Kopitar eats sandwich at practice rink. Teammates for episode 9 of RoyalTea. Carrlyn here alongside Kayla Kaniram. And Kayla, we've got a jam-packed show. We're going to be going boom,
so many
boom,
things.
Boom. So many.
Also, great having you back. I hate it when you're gone.
I hate being gone from you. It's been 11 days.
That was a long road trip.
Yeah, it was long.
Quick question.
Sure.
Totally unrelated. How do you pack for something like that? Do you do laundry on the road?
No. So I am the most overpacked person because
naturally
the guys get these little like laundry bags and they can fill the laundry bag, bring it to them or bring it to the trainers during the morning. They can do full loads of laundry. Yep, I can't. So I have a giant suitcase, a mini suitcase, a backpack, and then my little like makeup bag. Oh yeah, you should see like the amount of underwear I bring. It's like I can't do laundry, so I am like over prepared. It's crazy. It's yeah.
I can't even pack for a weekend, so I don't even know how that is possible. That stresses me out. I'm not a good packer. I bring everything.
You would have a meltdown.
Yeah,
much like I do before we leave on any road trip. This road trip though was so fun. We talked in our last episode how we were going across Canada.
Yes, and
hockey's just different up there, right? But we hadn't gotten to the part where we played in Toronto, and there are 7 players that were born in Ontario that were playing in this game on the Kings. And Quentin Byfield, hometown boy, came up for a big game, scores the OT winner to take the win over Toronto in front of 50-plus friends and family. Kayla?
That is so cool.
It was the coolest thing ever, and he and I had talked that morning just about how special it was to play in that building. He slept in his childhood home, in his childhood bedroom the night before.
Wait, they can do that?
Yeah, if they're close by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he slept at his parents' house, and then he and Warren Fogle wore their youth hockey jerseys.
Loved that.
As like a walk-in outfit because there's no dress code.
No rules anymore.
No rules. And both of them got goals in that game. It was just so awesome, so epic, and I literally teared up. So I have to go upstairs to do the post-game show, and it's when I'm not plugged in anymore, and I'm getting to hear John Kelly and Jim Fox in real time. And John Kelly calls that, and I'm literally standing behind him, like, just like trying to keep it. I'm like, why am I so emotional? Hockey's so emotional. This is insane. So
we talk about crying on every episode, I think.
Yeah, I'm an emotional girl, and it was so special.
We just have a lot of feelings.
Yeah, but did you get to see, like, how do you watch the games when you're here? I know you had a watch party as well.
Yes, we had a watch party on Saturday at Tom's Watch Bar.
Nice.
I didn't even know it was going to be a watch along until like the day before. They're like, also it's a watch along. I'm like, so fun.
So what does that entail?
With Jared Shaffrin.
You're doing like a YouTube stream and the watch party.
We did it, yes, and it was on Silver and YouTube.
For people who don't know what Silver is, it's the Kings Network.
It's the Kings Network, yes.
And that's on Samsung products, right, Alec?
Oh my gosh, look at you go.
Yes, I think.
Also, our podcast, I think, is on Silver now. Breaking news.
Yeah. Sean let us know and sent us a little picture. We are on Silver. So if you got your Samsung products, turn us on. We are there.
That's so exciting.
It's crazy.
But yes, we did the game on Saturday. So that was the Senators game, right?
Yes.
On Saturday.
Yes.
Had so much fun with Jared.
Yeah.
We just talked the whole time. There was a great crowd. So there's going to be many more watch parties this season. So keep it to King's Social for more info on that.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. I was just listening to Jared on the drive over here. He did a nice little sit down with Pierre LeBrun and talked about the Kempe extension. And before we talk about that,
yes,
I do have to mention I had a Lucky Banana that we showed.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucky Banana wore out its welcome. Daryl Evans tossed it into the garbage before we left Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. because we had lost that game. So Lucky Banana, 4-1 on the road.
It had a good run.
It had a great run. We were thinking, like, what do we do if we do win? I have to throw this away. It's liquid now. It was so gross. It was gross.
Ew.
But I kept.
What would you keep it in?
We just kept adding more layers of trash bags.
That's
like
disgusting.
It was like started as like an ice bag that like, you know, they put ice in for players to like whatever use, and that's what it was in at first. Inside of my like key card envelope from one of the hotels inside of another bag, inside of one more bag. And then I just kept it in the fridge, and it was disgusting. So
Bananas like that are great for banana bread.
totally. This one was beyond that. Like, it was like banana pudding. Like, it couldn't be for bread.
I have a question. I don't know if we can talk about this.
Okay.
Someone brought this up to my attention, and I was like, that's actually a great question. Oh, actually, I think it was Tyler after we recorded last week. Can you take bananas across international lines?
Great question. Totally.
Is that produce? Like,
let me call the embassy, or we'll ask the prime minister. I'll see. That's such a good question.
just something that we thought about after the fact that, oh, well.
Please don't put me in jail. That's all I'm asking.
She left it in D.C.
After I took it over the border.
You took it back from the U.S. to Canada, back to the U.S.
Totally. Who knows? It could have been a different banana. Anyway, so with that being said, listening to Jared Chafford on the drive over, you guys had a great time. They talked about the Kempe extension, and we're going to bring in someone right now to talk more about the Kempe extension. He is the senior manager of social media here for the LA Kings and our producer here on RoyalTea. Welcome in, Alec Palmer.
Woo.
Yeah, Alec. He's back in his little corner.
My little producer corner.
You have
Thank
more light
you.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look a little bit not as scary, not as ghost story.
Not so Are You Afraid of the Dark today?
No,
Yeah.
no, all good.
I'm sad.
But yeah, thanks for having me back.
I heard that there was a correction you wanted to make because I may have misspoke.
Yeah,
On something
no,
big.
it's okay. I appreciate
Call them
the
by
shout
their
out.
names, Carrlyn.
Shoot, I tried.
Please and thank you.
I appreciate the shout out. And it wasn't Pappy and Nana. You switched the syllables.
What was it?
Pap and Nana.
Pap and
so
Nana.
Yeah. It's okay though.
But thank you to the whole Palmer family for an incredible dinner that we
Yep.
talked about in the last episode. Coming to Pittsburgh, one of the best things. You guys do it. This is third year in a row now
Yeah.
for them. So
Yeah.
can't wait for your number 4. And hopefully you can come next year.
I want to come next year. And by the way, I did not get the FaceTime I asked for, but it's fine.
Sorry. It's a had to be there kind of thing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No.
Wow.
FaceTime.
No
You
sneak peeks.
You text me on the side. I won't forget. I might
Okay.
forget. Okay.
Yeah.
So all that goes into social
Yeah.
is, first of all, you're keeping a secret when you find out that this is happening. So take us to the moment that you hear Adrian Kempe is signing an 8-year extension and your work begins, essentially.
So depending on whether it's a trade, a injury, a contract extension, signing, anything like that. Obviously, when it's like free agency time, it might be a little different, and trade deadline might be a little different. But all in all, there's generally the team knows, or not, the PR staff, and that's what kind of gets it started. Whatever that timing is can be different. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 5 hours, it could be a day. It just kind of depends on how everything's going. I've been a part of a bunch of different of those transactions throughout my time here, and it's kind of been, there's been ones where it's like, it is going out now, this just happened,
Totally.
go, and also, hey, this is going to happen tomorrow.
Hurry up and wait.
Right.
Yeah.
So what really, I would take it back months actually, is we're always thinking, especially in the summer, okay, what are the big things coming up here? Who are the big free agents? Who do we think might get signed? Whatever. You're looking at, before the season, you're looking at Adrian Kempe, Brent Clarkson, RFA. You're looking at those types of things thinking, okay, we know that could happen at any time in theory, right? A UFA extension in the last year can happen any minute of any day. So I would say probably maybe in August, September, we put in a creative request with our creative team and our video production team to say, hey, can you guys start making graphics and content to support this eventual signing, right? So they build it with placeholders, and we don't know the details yet, but obviously, we're thinking this is going to happen, and worst case scenario, if it doesn't happen, we are prepared and we can move on.
How sad would that be if they have all that and it didn't happen?
I know.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there a lot that isn't used?
I would say there's a lot of things that are prepared that aren't, they're more like temporary placeholders.
Totally.
Like around the deadlines or free agency, you're not even being told anything necessarily, but like you're watching online thinking, oh, okay, maybe this player. So you're just kind of collecting these things thinking, let's make it with this player in mind, just thinking this will be ready for us for when the news actually may break.
Totally.
I think about that with all the different milestones. So you have to have like all those milestones ready to go on deck just in case they happen.
Like for the game. So we have hundreds of milestones, and most of them are templatized.
Templatized.
That's a
Templatized.
fun word.
Yeah.
I've never heard that out loud. Templatized.
Templatized.
Yeah, so most of them, we have a template that we build in, and we just swap in photos, change the verbiage and everything. But then we kind of find, this is a side tangent, but like we find out, oh, this is a bigger one than just a 100 goals or whatever. So we will build a little bit more to that. But back to the extension. In this case, so we find out, and it was funny because this is something that, I don't want to say anybody was in the dark for sure. It was just kind of like, yeah, it was very public of like, yeah, they're close. Kempe wanted to be here. We wanted him. Ken said that. Juice said that, back and forth. People were reporting. So we were kind of like, this can happen anytime.
Yeah.
So when we do get that news, what happens is it's our PR team. They get that news from our hockey ops team and says, hey, this is happening, or this is about to be done. Start preparing. And on the PR side, they also are preparing press releases and things like that.
I have a question.
Yes, Carrlyn.
Me in the front. Hi. I was listening to Jared and Pierre talk about how Adrian's agent was in Toronto, and so I'm sure that stirred up conversation too. So for not having felt like, okay, this is happening today or tomorrow, because we were all kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. Did the buzz start to also affect the timeline in which you all were moving too? Because that was a big thing that, Twitter started saying things, and then the night before was really when it exploded. But did that like sprinkling of info get things moving as well?
Not necessarily to us.
Okay.
I think that's more of a fan-driven, media-driven type thing. That happens. Players, agents will meet, things like that.
Totally.
So I think that was fine. I think when we found out the night before of like, hey, this is probably going to come to fruition, so let's start getting prepared. So that's when immediately we find out. We hear that and we're saying, okay,
You couldn't come to an escape room with me. It's
That's
fine.
true.
Whatever.
That's true.
Go to another one?
No, I wanted
Oh.
to, and everyone was like, "We'll do it in DC." And then Alec that night was like, "Yeah, I can't." And I'm
I'm
like,
busy.
"It makes sense. Okay, it's fine."
So yeah, that comes to us, and I'm like immediately talking to Emma and Ryan and be like, and our production team, and thinking, okay, graphic is done. Talking to our creative team, video is done. Let's update it. Here are the numbers that we're getting. Wait till final confirmation. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is when the insiders are reporting, Elliot, Emily Kaplan, Pierre, all these different people, right? They're reporting these things as fact.
Yeah.
And while they may end up being the fact, nothing is official until the team
Pen to paper.
submits, everybody signs, and it is announced officially.
Totally.
So that happens, and that happens the night before,
Mhm.
whatever day that was, 16th, something like that,
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, the conversation's going, and we're here saying, okay, here's what we're going to do. We have the graphics, the video, that's all ready. And then PR, I will not speak for them or anything. They're working on their own stuff. Okay, we need to have the release done,
Right.
this, media availability, whatever. They're working with the hockey ops team as well to figure out, okay, when is the contract actually going to be signed? Has it been signed? Where are they? Things like that. It's all these little things that actually make things official.
Yeah.
So when that was decided, the next morning, so everyone reports it. Everyone starts posting. It's done. It's done. It's done. And like,
Yeah.
yes, but no, it's not officially done.
Yes, but no.
The next
Yeah.
morning, so we set up. Adrian ended up signing, literally physically signing the contract at our hotel with Ken and Jake Goldberg, who's also in our front office.
Was that at 5 a.m?
No, it was
It looked early.
Yeah.
it was like right before we put out the release. It wasn't that long.
I accidentally, this is so crazy, but I was in that room later that day with James, one of the King's videographers. I was sitting down doing some work before we had to catch the bus. And we're just like, okay, now it's time to catch the bus. We're packing everything. And he goes, that's where Adrian signed his contract this morning. And I was like, what? And I'm just sitting in that chair, like taking notes.
Did
I
you
was
take
like,
a picture?
I did.
Good.
I did take a picture. So maybe we'll post it on T. But like, yeah, I sat in the exact chair. Nice room. It's a nice spot.
Great room.
Picked a good one.
Yeah, so we go in there, and when we have that opportunity to take the photo of the actual signing, it's great.
Yeah.
So PR reached out to Sean May, great in our PR team, reached out, and he was like, hey, we're doing this. Let's grab some photos. Went down, grabbed some photos of that. Always a great moment. You
Yeah.
know, you see like him basically fulfilling his dream. And I think, side note, personally, it was cool because this was the second contract extension that I've gotten to distribute for Adrian. His first one was 4 or 5 years. Was when I first, my first season.
Cool.
So it was cool to see like both of his contracts.
Look at you two growing together.
How cute.
Gosh.
But it's signed, and then within like an hour, I went and edited those quickly. One thing you always have to do for anybody who's ever looking at these things, you always have to blur out all the contract and all the papers, because not that it's very legible, but you don't want anything out. So take the extra time.
Zooming in, and they're like, "That's where he lives." Like,
Right.
okay, like, jeez.
Because those get distributed, right,
Yeah.
to news or media or whatever. We don't want that going
I'm
anywhere.
gonna have to
So
go back and look at that.
Yeah.
So it's blurred
It is
out.
blurred, yeah.
The release goes out. I'm coordinating, and this time it was interesting because we're on the East Coast, and it was a 10 a.m. East Coast Eastern time release. So
Ooh.
most people here, even like my team, isn't
I was
awake.
not awake.
Right. So I'm
like
like,
5 more hours.
You got to wake up to the news.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
so I got coordinated with Emma. We got it out, and that was that. So it was really cool. It's a pretty similar process,
Yeah.
I think, to anything like this. And like I said, it can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 hours. Who knows how long you have? But it is always funny when people comment, "Oh, this has been news. This isn't news." I'm like, well, no, it's not news until we say it
Right.
is news.
Correct.
And I always think that's interesting because you wouldn't, as a fan, ever think that because you're like, oh, the insiders are saying it. It's done. And it's like, yeah, but there's still the actual logistics that need to be done, which is fun. So it was a great time. It's always cool to be a part of that. It still gets me nervous every single time
Yeah.
to post those because you're like, can't mess it up. This is a big moment, whatever.
Totally.
But then we end up going into kind of our other content that we have right after. So we post that.
You had videos ready.
Yep.
Ryan edited something so fire
Yeah.
that I was like, wait, what? Like, how did
All of his edits are fire.
they're so fire, but everything dropped all throughout the day and sprinkled little moments. And I even just, was overhearing some things of James, I think, called you at one point and was like, you want this posted now or should I get the player arrival? So James is like also juggling, like, I'm on an edit right now doing this and like coordinating with Alec, like, but we also have to work the game and like shoot the
Right.
players. And, I just couldn't believe how everybody knew what they were doing in those moments, and it was just like this coordinated like effort of like press releases going out, you've got that graphic ready. I've seen him do the graphics too. Alec on the bus after a game, all those win-loss graphics, all those like points, those thumbnails, he makes different versions of the thumbnails. He's like literally doing that in the time it takes from us leaving the rink to get to wherever our airport is. And this man gets bus sick too. So he's like doing it and putting putting all of that like whatever he's probably feeling aside and just being like, I gotta get these thumbnails out. Oh my God.
I saw you in action in Vancouver up in the where were we sitting? The press level.
Yeah.
He was just like graphic after graphic.
It's
going
crazy.
to town. It was
Yeah, it's wild.
pretty cool. Yeah.
You're a
That's
maniac. A maniac.
You have to. Things move fast.
Yeah,
we
they
got to
do.
move faster.
But
Wow.
You have to move faster.
Runs a tight ship.
Yeah. But like just the coordinated effort behind it, like I know we see it often, but to appreciate it and just like sit back and like watch it like a symphony. I was like, dang, this is just happening. Good for you guys.
So, Carrlyn, I'll throw it back to you then.
Okay.
Same thing and similar for broadcast. We have a game, you have a show that night to do.
Yeah.
So you were programming one thing, you, Hoover, the whole team, figuring out, what are we going to cover? Now all of a sudden this takes precedence. How does it change, and how do you guys go off that news breaking that morning, and all of a sudden now you're okay, what are we going to cover here? How are we going to do this? How are we going to bring this in the broadcast? So on
Totally.
and so forth.
So I think the rumors, although we know it's never official until King's PR says it's official, the night before we had done a lot of legwork of like, okay, we are going to talk about this. So let's get things situated. Let's prepare for that on the broadcast. And I think our producers do a really good job of, much like the social team does that Alec was mentioning, of just thinking about all the big moments that could happen during a season and preparing for it before it happens. So if Kopi's going to hit another milestone, if, Corey Perry's going to hit his milestone like he did the other day, like Drew's going to pass for most goals all time by Kings defenseman, like they're just prepared for all these little moments as well. And we'll just rearrange the script. If it's like, oh, it's happening, we're moving things around, inserting video of whatever Adrian says that morning to put in the show that night. So we just leave space for it when we anticipate that it's happening. And it's just fun. I don't know. It's exciting. But also, like, you get so wrapped up in one thing that sometimes you forget other stuff. So there was one moment where we're about to go live, and all signs were indicating that Darcy Kemper was going to start that night. But also, you never know until you know.
Right.
And so I don't like being thrown off guard and seeing it as they take the ice and go, okay, Darcy is leading them out. He is starting. So I literally was texting Justin and Sean from King's PR and just being like, off the record for our broadcast, so we know, so I don't have to turn back and look at the ice. Like, is Darcy Kemper starting tonight? And they say yes. And it's that type of information that, much like them, like, you're keeping a secret. And like, even though we were going to say it in just a few moments, I was like, there's like these times where you're just keeping secrets and and like kind of like when the jersey was going to be unveiled and you're like having to keep it a secret. The third jersey.
We have to keep a lot of secrets.
Yeah. It's
surprisingly.
exhausting. Yeah.
And we're good at it.
I think
actually.
so. Yeah.
Do you know why our hair is so big? It's full of secrets.
Full of secrets. But totally. Like, I picture your job with what you do and how the company that you work for signs big name athletes to represent or to partner with, essentially. How often do you find yourself sitting on such big information that you're like, what do I do with this? I can't say a word. Like, how do you handle that?
Yeah, because every athlete for my job with Recover, the shoots we've had, we haven't announced them until weeks, sometimes in Travis Kelce's case, months after. So
Right.
I'm just like sitting on this, like, did the biggest interview of my life, can't talk about it.
Totally.
Like, I mean, I think I told like friends and family
Yeah.
off record. But yeah, it wasn't publicly announced until months after the fact.
Yeah.
Because there has to be, we partnered with certain companies to do the release and the press releases, and you have to work with their teams and everything has to get approved. And so it just takes time, and we have certain timelines for different players. But yeah, every single player we've done, unless they're on their second shoot
Right.
round to where they're already announced and we can get things out right away. But even with Brock Purdy, we had to wait. All of them we've had to wait. And so it's just like, you do the shoot and then it comes out months later and then you're like, oh yeah, I can talk about this now. Like,
So keeping secrets, it's something that we're used to. What is the biggest secret you feel like you've ever kept? Because you mentioned Travis Kelce, and it's like, for sure, I wouldn't sleep at night if I knew that was happening and I couldn't say anything, and just being like, I don't know, I'm beside myself. Like,
that's why I took a video at the shoot, just like a selfie of, I was like, this was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, craziest thing happened to me today. Because I wanted to like remember what that was like that day. And then I posted it 3 months later when we announced him.
Yeah.
But the biggest secret I've ever kept, I don't know that I can say.
Because it's still a secret?
Well, no.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Okay, probably that, actually.
Yeah, that one's pretty big.
What's yours?
I feel like there's so many secrets that compound that I can't think of one that is just so big that I was sitting on it and waiting. But there's little moments, like Drew got injured the other day.
Yes.
In Ottawa, and it happened during the second period. I see things before fans do, before things go out. And
so he left in a boot before everyone else.
Totally. And I can't say anything, and not even on our broadcast. So what we're instructed to do is I immediately coordinate with PR. So Sean May was down there from LA Kings PR, and I immediately look at him and I'm like, give me an update as soon as you can. And he's like, absolutely, we'll be on it. And then sends out a text being like, Drew Doughty will not return, being evaluated. And it's my job to protect what I'm seeing in areas that fans don't have access to. Now, if he had gone and sat on the bench, which he never would have during a game, but like, and fans and everybody could see that he was in a boot, then I could say it. But when people can't see
when
it,
it's behind the scenes.
When it's behind the scenes, you can't say it on the broadcast. And no matter how compelling the information is,
even injury reports,
you have to coordinate with. Maybe some teams are more lax and they want you to, or they're allowed to, but with most teams, and especially with what we've established here as our broadcast, FanDuel Sports Network, and the Kings were called team partners. And so essentially we are partnered together on what we decide to release in terms of info. So yeah, seeing him walk around in a boot and not being able to say anything, I just say what PR tells me. And then Twitter, everything spreads like wildfire.
Like immediately people are like, he left in a boot. I'm like, how do these people know this?
I
Like,
hadn't even checked my phone yet, and I'm like, people are tweeting about it, and then it just makes your head spin and go like, wow, news just travels fast anyway. So much like the talks about Kempe signing, it's like it's never official until the team says, you know, what's going on. So what if he left in a boot but was completely fine the next day? You know, we can't speculate. So then we have to ask the coach. The protocol is to ask, you know, for an update, and then he told us the next day, oh, he's week to week, lower body, and so forth. So
not related to the other injury.
no, it's not. It was a completely different circumstance in that game. So yeah, like
You probably know the most secrets out of anybody.
it's it's crazy because, you know, we started this podcast and we thought about telling the tea around the team, but like we also still very much have a strong filter because there's just some tea that doesn't need to be told or that doesn't need to exploit anybody for no reason. So definitely holding on to injury updates or seeing what happens that will never be seen in front of fans. It's it feels like a lot, but then it's like you just get so used to it that you're like every day, like you could see something or know something, and then you're just like, it's not my business. I don't say it. I don't report on it, you know, unless I ask and I'm like, hey, can I actually mention this? So yeah, I try to stick to everything that's publicly available that we've publicly spoken on the record about.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'll even teach guys, like, use the phrase off the record if like you don't want me to mention something.
You've told me
please.
that.
Yes.
Conversations you've had.
Totally. So that helps a lot as well. But King's tea we can talk about.
Yes, always. But no, it's just weird to think about that because there is like a lot of tea that I know that I can never say.
Totally. It's just
about
like
crazy names, like when you think about it.
Yeah, like hockey or beyond hockey.
Beyond hockey.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Just with my other job, and
we hold on to so much.
we do. We're vaults, actually.
Yeah. Well, I think about Carissa and Aaron, Carissa Thompson, Aaron Andrews. People don't know they've got their own podcast
We
as
love
well.
them.
Both women in sports, working as broadcasters.
We want them on our podcast.
Totally would love that. They're going to be on New Heights.
I know.
It hasn't come out yet if you're hearing this, but my gosh.
I know we're not New Heights, but we're also fun. So
Yes.
please come.
Come on. But I'm sure same with them. They talk to so many different people throughout the NFL.
Oh, the things they know.
The things they know and the discernment that you have to have and the filter that you have to have. Even with talking with people, like I'm sure Erin doesn't tell Jarrett everything when she goes home at night about whatever and whoever. Same with me and my husband. Like there's things that I see that I'm like, eh.
Well, the New Jerseys.
Yeah.
For one.
New jerseys. We got those third jerseys and both of us were under NDA as they were, you know, set to come out. And I'm like, I had seen it and knew all about it. And then he was creating merch for it and knew all about it. And then we didn't say boo until the
That's still very impressive.
It's crazy. So yeah. But King's Tea that is public that we can talk about, that's just so fun and I think is so special and is a big perk to being a Los Angeles King. There's fun things in LA to do. And one of the fun things is attend a Dancing with the Stars taping. And Kayla, a few of our players did, and I feel like it went mini viral, and nobody more jealous than us two right here.
Big Dancing with the Stars fans right here.
Yes.
How can we go to a taping, Alec?
Alec, who left the pod and he's already in the car on the way home, told us about the Kempe extension and was like, gotta go. And like,
Did my work here is done.
Put his trench coat on and his
Out.
cabbie hat and was like, see you later. Like, no. I don't know where that came from. He's literally in the back going, oh my God.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Are you in another TV show right now?
I just
happening?
picture him doing that. So, total character.
That's not the vibe he gives me.
No, he's literally shaking his head like, you two are insane. But yeah, how does that happen? I don't know, and I wish he would come sit back.
Do we need to go through Justin for this?
Yeah,
Is this
who
more of
would
a
tell
Justin
us?
question?
Do you have the answers?
Who or marketing?
Get back here.
Who coordinates the Dancing with the Stars tickets?
I
Because
summon
we
you
would
back.
like to put in a request.
He's coming back. Hold on. He got out of his car, took his trench coat off. I say you tell us about the Dancing with the Stars, kid, eh? What do you got?
This accent is crazy.
I don't know. I just
It's very, very transatlantic.
What just happened? Did we go back to like 1920?
I just watch a lot of Tim Robinson, and I know he does too. And I thought
It's a driving crooner.
Yes,
That's what you're doing.
Yes, it is.
No, so a lot of our parent company, AEG, they obviously have a ton of connections in AEG PR and all those things like that.
Yeah.
So one thing that we do, we have a weekly call with Kings. It's like our celebrity and influencer, basically, not committee, but a group. So
Can we get in on that committee?
Yeah, what the heck? I want to go.
it's a pretty
sounds
tight
fun.
group. No, I'm kidding. But no, we talk about whether celebrities, people coming to games, things like that. But then also, we're always thinking, how can we get our players out into the community, whether that's Dancing with the Stars or a ribbon cutting or premiere or whatever. So when you go to that, that was, I believe it was set up through our AEG contacts who help run a lot of show business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we've had people go before. Last season we had
Didn't
some
Mikey go before as well? So
I
this
don't-
was
I don't
his second
remember.
time?
Was this the same crew that went to the Grammys?
similar. Laugh also went to the Grammys.
And Q.
Laugh, Q, and
Turk?
Akil and Spenny, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
I
But-
picture like your committee also. I'm just like, oh, it's definitely Alec, Luke, and Derek Huff. Like, just being like, all right.
But no, so that's how that gets set up. They go, and I don't know all the specifics, but
Yeah.
that's all set up. And they get there, and they were in great high visibility seats. So when they'd cut to them a couple times, or like
They were in the background of the shot.
They were
Right.
literally like a row from
The
stage,
judges' table,
the
pretty
floor,
much,
Right.
right?
the dance
Yeah.
floor.
So it's funny because when we're around them, we work with them or whatever, and it's Warren and Alex and Mikey or
Yeah.
whatever. But like they are professional athletes in one of the biggest media markets in the world.
Totally.
So they get to do those things. So yeah, I mean, they got set up, or whether it's the great guys going to the Grammys or concerts or different shows, other sporting events. We have, as the Kings, a ton of connections across, and it's very reciprocal. So when Dancing with the Stars,
You've hosted them like an entire suite, right?
yeah, and we'll either keep this in or cut this out. They're supposed to come this weekend, but not the whole cast. It's figuring that out. So there's reciprocal. A lot of times people come back, or hey, we'll send for the Lakers. We'll send people there. They'll come to our game. Things like that. So
The Dodgers too. Didn't
Dodgers,
you have some
yep.
Dodgers?
Yep.
I would just like to say I've danced with Alan multiple times when he's come to Kings games, so I feel like we should get tickets.
Yeah.
Alan's my guy. We did
Yeah.
the leg lift last year.
Yeah.
I worked with him on my other job at Portal One. He came in as a guest.
Alan,
We're so like that's
we're-
a shoe in.
we're
right?
like we're right there.
Put us on the committee.
we'll work on it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dancing with the Stars cast usually comes to a game every year.
Yeah, usually right around this time. So
Yeah.
we'll work on that. Hopefully, fingers crossed that all works
Yeah.
out. But yeah,
Except
so that's how
Alan's
it
in the
kind of
finale,
goes.
so he might be too busy.
A little
true.
bit.
Yeah.
Did the boys have fun? Did they say anything about it?
I haven't talked to them.
Okay.
The
but
post was great. The
Post
the
was
cropping,
cropping.
that loved
Yeah.
that. Great.
I think
idea.
Emma was down there and talked to some of them about it, and was doing a mini mic and who would be best on Dancing with the Stars on the team. So
It is my dream
some good stuff.
to be on Dancing with the Stars. I just have to be a star first.
You're a star.
Not
What-
on their level.
What do you mean? Who do we call? Honestly, like, can we call and just be like, listen,
What's the most E-list person they've had?
E, you're a star.
I need to be on a reality show or something.
What would
first.
Diane say? You're a star.
Well, she's my mom. She has to.
Yeah. Okay, so that's great player T. Thank you. You can put your trench coat back on, Alec, and
Do
get on out
the
of here.
voice.
Come on, see, you got to get back to your work. Get back to your job, all right?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Should you be in improv or acting classes?
No, no,
I think you should.
no. I just watch way too much silly TV, and yeah, that was the driving crooner for anyone who doesn't know. Don't Google
I don't
it.
know.
Don't Google it.
Okay.
And so King's T, they went to Dancing with the Stars. Andrzej Kopitar went to the Slovenian embassy
Come again?
in Washington, D.C.
Cool.
Yeah. I saw a little post on Instagram and I was like, wait a minute. Not only is he just doing like his final lap around the NHL, visiting some of these cities for the last time, he's doing so many fun things, it seems like, that maybe he wouldn't have done in prior seasons. So
Checking all the boxes.
totally. The embassy posted this big photo, said he spoke about, himself and his career. And I just thought that's really cool for any Slovenian living in America to be able to hear from a superstar like him. I don't know. I love that he's really embracing this type of thing because he's such a, I don't know if modest is the right word.
He is very modest.
Yeah, like never.
Kind of flies under the radar, doesn't really draw attention to himself.
Never, ever. And he was nervous about announcing his retirement and didn't want to make it a thing, so he did it before the season started. We talked about how Clayton Kershaw also announced
same day.
Yeah, same
boom,
day.
Boom.
Of course it happened that way. But to see him take advantage of these like little moments and embrace them, I just feel like I've never seen that before from him. And I don't know, like also trading jerseys with some of his most like looked up to players. Like the
OV jersey swap was
unreal,
mind-blowing,
unreal. And he did the same with Sidney Crosby.
I mean,
so far
just
too.
Like,
so, and
these are crazy.
It's crazy, and it's gonna be cool to see who he chooses to continue to do that with, because it's not every team that he's been doing that. And I don't know if more guys catch on that they'll want to do it with him and maybe request it, but it's just cool to see that, like, the way that it's happening and him embracing it, and like,
generational talent.
Totally. I'm gonna cry when he leaves. I'm like really sad about it.
You've already cried.
I've cried. I'm gonna cry again.
Did you cry at the press conference?
Cried at the press conference, teared up. Ines, his wife, was like, I couldn't even look at you. I was like, I'm sorry. I was just a mess. Like, I was like,
oh.
Yeah, I was like, I can't even. Ugh. Yeah, it's just going to be sad. Like,
yeah.
Ugh.
We're not there yet. We're not going to think about it.
No.
That's still far away.
But 20 years? Like, come on.
That's crazy. Insane.
Yeah. What else you got for me, Kayla? I feel like we haven't seen each other in 11 days, and so much has happened.
So much has happened. Well, once again, you're on the road doing fun things. I'm here just like watching
Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars. What did I do? Did the watch party with Jared, as we said.
Yep.
Honestly, I slept a lot because I was trying not to get run down and sick.
Totally. Because you went to the girls' trip.
The girls' trip.
That almost kicked you on your butt.
Yep.
And
didn't get sick.
After
multiple people on the trip were sick, coughing, sneezing, I was like,
yeah,
I haven't been sick in a year. Knock on wood.
That might be veneer, but I'll do it anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not. Okay. But these are my 3 hacks.
Okay, let's hear
to
'em.
not get sick. This will be good for you on the road.
Please tell me everything.
Well, first one you can't have. I've already talked about this before, I think.
Cup noodle?
Armora colostrum.
Oh, yeah.
Grass-fed.
Yeah.
You can Google it. Over 400 plus bioactive ingredients.
Are you a spokesperson?
I didn't take biology, so I don't really know what that means, but as we've
or
established.
geology.
Took it. Don't know if I passed.
No.
I'm not a spokesperson. I was for Athletic Greens. Got on that kick for a second. These are not paid ads, by the way.
Yeah.
Now I'm fully on board the Armora.
Love that.
It is why I have not been sick in a year. I swear. It's so good for your immune system. It's like liquid gold, they say.
Other people swear by it too.
Yes.
So that's, yeah.
It's changed my life. That's number 1. Number 2, mouth tape.
What?
I sleep with mouth tape.
What?
I've been doing it since May. There's so many benefits, including like getting a snatched jaw, which I don't know if that's really working, but I think it's helped a little.
What? Hold on.
So it's
what?
It's the shape of your lips. It's a sticker.
Uh-huh.
So I peel off the sticker every night. Skinny Confidential. Get it on Revolve. There's cheaper ones on Amazon for sure. You stick it over your mouth, and it's got like a little slit for you to breathe if you need to, but it encourages you to breathe through your nose because
what if you can't?
Your nose is a natural filter, and so it helps with immunity and not getting sick because you sleep better too. I am like in a deeper sleep.
What?
Yeah.
And you don't wake up in the middle of the night and go like, oh, and pull it off like I can't breathe. Like,
it's
never?
So weird. Even if I'm kind of stuffy, if I just like give it a few minutes, my nose clears.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
I mean, obviously, if you have a cold, don't sleep with mouth tape. You'll
My heart started
die.
racing. I like got really
What?
scared.
No, it's not scary. I thought it was scary at first too, and then I tried it, and it totally changed the way I sleep.
Okay.
I sleep so much better because your mouth's not hanging open and you're not like drooling and this is a hot conversation.
Wait, but what if you do drool?
You don't because your mouth's taped shut.
But what if you drool and then it's still inside your mouth? Are you not choking on your drool?
Well, you're probably swallowing, right? Don't you do that like subconsciously when you sleep?
I don't know what I do when I
Do you-
sleep. I have no clue.
So
I
you're
don't
a
think
drooler
it's-
is what you're saying?
I think I'm a drooler. I know I'm a teeth grinder.
It helps with that too.
What?
Yeah, because it holds your jaw in place. There's so many benefits. Just look it up. My third tip is Immunity Boost Sleepy Time Tea.
Oh.
If you combine all three of those, you're not getting sick ever.
I can get behind that. That sounds nice.
But drink it a few hours before you go to sleep because then you'll have to sleepy time pee. These are just my tips.
So how are you winding down? Like, are you, hold on. Are you one of those girls that has the like 3-hour night routine?
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It's gotten way too extensive. I've got to do something. Like, it's up to an hour now usually because I have to do the red light, blue light therapy mask.
Hold on. I need it in order. So before we hit today's positivity and close out the episode, I need your nighttime routine because 1, I'm scared. B, the sleepy time tea turns into sleepy time pee. I need more info on how we time this. And then colostrum, are we doing morning, night?
That's morning.
Okay.
3 scoops in the morning.
So we've put that
with
behind
apple
us.
Juice.
What is your nighttime routine and how has it evolved?
Well, as we've already discussed, I shower at night. No matter if I showered that day too.
Jealous.
Shower. Don't
jealous in the sense that I don't have the ability to do that and have this.
You can shower at night too, Carrlyn.
Like, you're so clean.
No one's stopping you.
No, I'm just the time it takes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you shower. That's a non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Well, yeah. Or if I showered and didn't get dirty, then I just wash my face.
Got it.
Don't put anything on the face because then we're doing the therapy mask.
Red light
therapy. Actually, I use blue most of the time. That helps more with like
acne.
breakouts.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm doing the blue light therapy mask, which Warren Fogel wore on Refresh last year.
That was yours?
That now belongs to me. It was not mine.
Oh, what a come up.
We got it for the Refresh episode.
Yeah.
And I had just asked for one for Christmas from my parents. Didn't get it because it was way too expensive. It was like $400. They're like, yeah, right. We're not getting you this.
And the Kings were just like, here you go.
And then so we ordered one for the Refresh episode. And afterwards, Sean's like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, are you Santa? Like, I just asked for this and didn't get one.
He's like, no, I'm Sean.
Ask, can you shall receive? So I now own the mask that Warren Fogel wore in that episode.
You can put that on eBay. That's tea.
I did like a little rubbing alcohol because you're not supposed to share them.
Yeah.
So it's fine. But
okay,
yeah,
so that
still so we do that.
How many minutes?
20.
Okay.
20 minutes with that. I watch the nightly news while I do it. I love the nightly news with Tom Yamas.
Right. Right.
Love getting my news.
Yep. Yep.
And I do my Wordle and connections while I do that too.
Love that for you.
I'm an 80-year-old.
And then do you do like a retinol or like what's the like, are we layering? What are we doing?
So after the mask, then I go in and I do my toner.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do an overnight repair serum.
Okay.
We're putting that on. Then I use another needleless serum that I put on my neck because your neck ages faster than your face, ladies.
Oh my gosh, I gotta look at my neck. How do you know what's going on?
Yours is fine.
Does it take care of like a double chin or just no, like wrinkles?
Oh, I also have a chin strap mask I use. Those are fun.
Are you suffocating at night? You have a chin strap and your mouth tape.
This is just like a leave on for an hour.
Okay.
It wraps around your ears and it just like pulls everything up.
Like a jock
I'm
strap?
getting very nervous and I'm trying to do every preventative thing out there.
Well, you look great for 21, so, you know.
Thank you. I am 21. Birthday's coming up in a few weeks.
22, baby. Let's go.
She's quick. What do we do after that? Then I put on this is my favorite, my Tatcha night cream, the dewy cream.
Oh, that's legendary.
Slather that all over my face.
Yeah.
Then I'm putting on my eye cream.
How does the tape stick after all this?
The tape sometimes doesn't stick, so I have to like push it on.
Okay.
So by this point, have I covered everything? I'm probably forgetting a few steps.
Jock
it's gotten
strap,
out of control.
Mouth tape, creams, red light for 20 minutes, Warren Fogel's mask.
Warren Fogel's mask.
And sleepy time pee.
Then the tea comes in.
Yeah.
I try to do the tea an hour or two before I'm going to actually fall asleep.
Right.
Because it needs to kick in.
Yep.
It needs to work its way through. You got to pee, like, because I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night to pee.
Totally.
And then we're ready for bed. So then I'm in bed watching my Netflix show. I set my timer for 30 minutes because I need to fall asleep to something, but I don't want it on all night.
Yeah.
My room has to be like pitch black, cold.
So the TV shuts off.
TV shuts off after 30 minutes. I set my timer every night. Then I put on my mouth tape. Well, no, then I put on my chapstick.
And then the mouth tape?
And then the mouth tape.
I think I'm seeing why it might not stick.
So if I put all those things on like an hour before I put the mouth tape on, it sticks better.
Okay.
Then I put the mouth tape on. Then I have lavender oil that I put on my hands, and then I do like 3 breaths to relax me.
You're so bougie. Like, I feel like I see TikTok reels and Instagram reels of the girls. It's called
I'm really not.
No, but it's called like the morning shed. They wake up in the morning and they're like, they take their iPads off. They take their
that is crazy.
They take their chin straps off.
I'm not doing that.
Like, okay. But you have a routine.
I do have a routine. The lavender oil has kind of fallen off. I haven't done that as consistent lately. And then I have hand lotion. And then if I need a melatonin, I take that.
When all is said and done.
On top of the sleep time.
You're like, nothing worked. Give me the good stuff.
And then we're asleep.
Oh my God.
As easy as that.
That's so impressive, and I'm so proud of you. And
do you have a nighttime routine?
Heck no. I'm like a trash bag blown in the wind. And wherever I fall, I go to sleep. Like, it is awful.
It doesn't matter what I've done.
Yeah.
I will always wash my face and brush my teeth before I get into bed.
I'll say that. I have to brush, floss. I'm like a huge teeth person.
I went to the dentist this week.
Good for you.
No
All
cavities. Good? Never had a cavity in my life. Thank you. Still cavity free.
Proud of you.
My teeth are so sensitive.
Yeah.
Because I ruined my enamel in high school. I kept a whitening tray on overnight.
Yeah. Because we all thought
Don't
we
do
had
that.
to look electric white in the mouth.
It killed my enamel and it burnt my lips.
Yep.
And then I went to pom camp and I couldn't smile.
Did you get the white gum at some point too? Like were you like bleached too much and it's like white for a second?
Yeah.
Awful.
So my teeth are so sensitive.
Same.
It's so frustrating. But
yeah, I just got to floss. I got to brush.
The floss. Yes.
I have to take my makeup off. I have to like every night I have to take that off, even if it's like the last thing I do and I'm like literally like almost asleep, just in bed, whatever. And then I've been using like prescription strength tretinoin, retinol since I was like 26, 27.
See, that's the one thing I'm not consistent with, retinol.
I
need to be.
For people who are just starting and completely scared the crap out of themselves because your skin peels, it's like the craziest thing. You just have to get used to it. And it's like literally the best thing I've ever done for my skin because I have serious acne if I don't use it. Like
really?
Very bad.
Can you send me a link?
Yeah. Well, I actually don't know because you can't get it online. You have to go to your doctor.
Prescription?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go through the dermatologist.
Tretinoin is what it's called. 0.25%.
Love that.
Yeah, but no, brush, floss, huge, big on that. But then I'm just, like I said, trash bag in the wind. Ending on some positivity for the week. What a fun podcast. First
take all that, do what you want with it.
Yeah, do what you will, okay? So much fun. We are making our Duck Stream debut. By the time this episode comes out, you can also, hopefully, go listen to us on Duck Stream with Alexis Downey.
So exciting.
We are going to be talking about RoyalTea and just, girls working in SoCal hockey. She's amazing. All of the stuff she does for the Anaheim Ducks, so much fun to watch. And that's going to be dropping ahead of the Kings-Ducks post-Thanksgiving matchup, which I think now with how much the Ducks have risen.
That's going to be...
we keep trading the first and second in the
know.
Pacific. That's going to be the most, the most weight, I think, on that matchup that it's had in the last few seasons is going to be that game.
For sure.
Did I say that right? You know what I mean?
The freeway face-off.
Yeah. In previous years, maybe it was just
it hasn't held as much weight.
No.
This year it does.
For both teams.
Yes.
Like you get to the playoffs and somebody's 1 point shy and you look back to that matchup. Hope it's not us. We're going to be looking back going, ha!
That's
Hopefully.
exactly right.
Yeah, hopefully. So that's going to be fun. And we hit 1,000 followers on Instagram.
We did. Thank you, teammates.
Thank you. Let's go. Shout out to Linda and Dan Hammer, my in-laws, for being 999 and 1,000.
I literally sent a text to our group chat and I was like, we had 1,000. And Carrlyn's like, I know who they were.
I got you. That's the tea. Love my in-laws so much. They're the best. Linda Hammer, just #1 fan in anything her kids do in life. And it's just so much fun. Oh, so she was very happy to text me that. And I was like, oh my God. So meaningful. Everything she does is with intention. She's one of those people that's just very intentional. Aww. So everything means a lot when you know that she intentionally did something. So love you, Mom.
And we love all of you who are following. If you haven't followed us yet.
Yes.
RoyalTea_LAK.
Yes.
Follow along for fun.
Maybe in a future episode. I wrote this down here, but I think we try smelling salts and have Jeff Malott come on in, because there's a mic'd up episode where he shows you what happens when you do them, and I'm just putting it out in the universe.
I'm scared.
I think we should.
Does it turn you insane?
We'll find out. Let us
I don't think
know.
we need that.
Let us know if you want us to try smelling salts on a future episode. And what do you say? We say goodbye?
I think so.
Okay. Bye, teammates.
On
We'll
that
see you
note-
next week.